If you love French toast, you're going to love this video. It's always been one of my favorite things to have for breakfast. And for years, just simple, good French toast I was thrilled with. Then I started having stuffed French toast, cream cheese, and I thought, wow, that's even a step higher. And now I think this is like the trifecta, just great French toast, stuffed, and it has a crispy exterior. So what I do is I'm gonna stuff the French toast with cream cheese, and then after coat the French toast in cornflakes. You could use whatever cornflakes is your preference. I like Honey Nut Snows. It just tastes so delicious. I feel like Homer Simpson drooling whenever I think about this French toast, because it's just got the crispy exterior, really soft, gooey interior, and then just drizzled with warm maple syrup and a cap of butter. It's going to be a treat. So let's do it. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is grate some fresh nutmeg. If you don't have fresh nutmeg, you could use regular nutmeg, or you don't have to use nutmeg. You just can put a little cinnamon in there. I put a little fresh nutmeg and cinnamon. The full recipes could be found on my website, justcookwithmichael.com, or in the description area of YouTube. That nutmeg smells so good. Then I will crack my eggs in here. First, I'll whip the eggs a little bit. And then I like to use half and half. You could use whole milk, half and half, or heavy cream. Then I put in a little bit of sugar, just a pinch of salt, some cinnamon, some of the fresh nutmeg. I will slice up my Philadelphia cream cheese. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. You could use any bread you like, so I just kind of like to figure about the right amount of cream cheese to get good coverage on the bread. And now I'll soak my bread. Probably a matter of preference on how long you like to soak the bread. I like it well soaked. I like to let it sit in there for, at least a minute. Depending on the type of bread you have too, if it's just a heartier bread, I'll let it go 3 minutes. This is Texas toast, which is a pretty soft bread, so it absorbs water fairly quickly. Because this is so thick, I like to start it in a frying pan but finish it in the oven. My French toast has been soaking. Now I am going to dip it in the cornflakes and fry it up in the pan. If you're doing this for a large group, you could fry a few of them in butter first and then transfer them all to a cookie sheet, then bake them all at the same time. I have a lot of links to the tools I use throughout these videos, Amazon links that they give me a little percentage of. That is in the description area of the YouTube file. And also all my recipes, including a gourmet easy pancake recipe, is on my webpage, justcookwithmichael.com. Smells fantastic. I just can't wait to dig in. So it cooked at 400 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. Again, handy to have an instant read thermometer. Basically, because this has egg product and because eggs set up around 165, you want to cook it until the internal temperature, like right where the cream cheese is at between the two layers, is about 165. Oh, it looks so good. Just put a little tap of butter in there. I've always liked my syrup warm, so you can see that butter is just, looking really good in there. A little bit of syrup or a lot of syrup. I'm one of those, whenever I go to restaurants, always have to ask for a little extra syrup. There you go. I mean, just look how good that is. Just that foamy, buttery syrup all over that. Oh. And then after it gets Oh, that looks just so, you go through the crunch and you get to that gooey interior. Absolutely fantastic. That looks so good. So thanks for joining me for this quick breakfast. Try this out. You won't be disappointed. Now go cook for someone you love.